Hello, everyone. Although I'm not sure if I'm talking to myself yet. Hopefully, some of you are going to join and I don't have to talk to myself. Please. All right, let me see. I'm going to try to switch on the chat. I'm going to try to make sure we get through some of the housekeeping stuff. I'm excited to talk about more press plate stuff today. We have a brand new release in case you missed it. We have a brand new release in the store. It is called Meraki Genesis. And I am super excited to share this new release with everyone. Hello, Susie. So I'm super excited to share this new release with you all. This is a long time coming. We had some stencils, layering stencils last year, but then they kind of fell off. And now that's kind of why I am calling this the Genesis for many different reasons, but this is one of the reasons. Hello, Jenna. Hi, Enza. It is so good to see familiar faces. But as I was saying, it is for a very, very, very important reason that I picked the name Genesis. One, because this is the 5th year of business for Crafty Meraki. And I think more ways than one, I am trying to be reborn, reinvent myself, reinvent what Crafty Meraki means, so many different things. But I think over the course of the last year, which is hello, Allison, hello, Catherine. I'm looking over there in that corner to make sure I keep an eye on the chat because, I'm one woman. But as I was saying, over the course of last year, I have been to so many shows and I've met so many people. I did so many classes, make and takes, I mean, you name it. The one common thing that I have kind of heard from everybody is the fact that, layering stencils are so big. They are such a popular thing. Why aren't you doing more? How come there's no layering stencils? I love layering stencils. I'd like you to bring out more layering stencils. So that's kind of why it's not that I didn't want to do them before, but I think now they have a bigger meaning to me as well. We were focusing for a long time on the effortless artistry paper, which is pre-colored. It matches the stamps and dies. You can just cut it out and make your own card, feel like an artist. I was focusing on that, but I also heard that layering stencils are kind of a favorite still for many, many people. And of course, why not? Stencils are one of the most affordable crafty tools, and it's easy to get a lot of layers and make it look like you've spent hours when in fact you've only spent a few minutes. Or haha, that's a myth, right? Who goes into their craft room for 15 minutes or 30 minutes? No, not unless like you're me trying to steal time away from the kids, be like, oh, I'll be right back. 15 minutes. Famous last words, I think. Just keeping an eye. Hello, Laura and Dina. Jenna, yes, like I said, that's the common thing I've been hearing a lot of lately. So yeah, if it was me and I'm trying to sneak away like 15 minutes away from the kids and I'm like, yep, I'll be just to 15 minutes. Famous last words. You're suddenly gone into the like craft dungeon or rabbit hole, whatever you want to call it, right? And then, oh, what about this? Oh, what about this? I got to do this. I got to do this. Hi, Erin. So good to see you. So exciting. Thank you. I am very excited as well. I am super, super, super excited. It's been a long time since I've actually gone live and shared anything. But so anyway, layering stencils are back in a big, gigantic way. I am excited to share more designs bringing back some of our most popular designs, like I was talking about yesterday. You Inspire Me has sold out so many times. We've been restocking, and now it's back with the press plate of its own, bringing back some of our major, really popular designs, but also adding new designs like you can see here, adding new designs with press plates and layering stencils. Like I said, ultimately our goal is to have lots of fun. My goal is to inspire you to create. I am anything but I'm not doing any favors for myself here. My point being that I'm so passionate about sharing my love, my passion with you all, that when you tell me things like layering stencils are really big and I want more, I am happy to oblige, right? I'm nothing if I'm not an enabler. So having said that, secret of layering stencils with Aaron, I am sorry, my friend. I was not trying to keep the secret from you. I am so sorry. I have not talked to you in such a long time. I don't know. I think I was hiding. I was saying this in the live yesterday. October was when we released our our press plates, and I have been meaning to go live since October. It has not worked out. It's the life of being a mom of two kids under 10, I guess. I will blame it on that because they're not here. But many things along the way. But also, I think I do have to admit this. I'm sorry I'm digressing a little bit, but I do have to say this. It's the imposter syndrome that gets me, I want to say 80% of the time. I am not good enough. I can't do this. People are going to not like me. I know you all will understand, and I'm with friends. I can say this, right? But I have to, the struggle is real, friends. The struggle is absolutely real. Sometimes I'm like, I can't do this. I'm not made for this. I'm not cut out for this. And the self-doubt creeps in, and I'm like, nope, I can't do this. And then the pressure builds because you think you can't do it. And then now there's pressure to do it. And then you dig yourself into a deeper hole. I did over the holidays. And then you question, is it even Crafty Meraki is even for me? Am I even doing the right thing? Because truly, this isn't a business for me. This is my passion. This is my love of the craft. This is really what I want to be doing, right? And I enjoy the process of creating. Ah, thank you. I know. Oh my goodness. Look at all the people saying I feel exactly like you. I Thank you, friends. Thank you. That's why I said that I am not, if I'm nothing if I'm not transparent. And I think a lot of you know this, that I'm always like, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm always telling you the struggle. This is where I'm at. This is what I'm at. If you've talked to me over email or if you've talked to me at the show, you kind of know who I am, right? But yeah, the imposter syndrome, I am not kidding when I say it creeps in, and when it does, it takes over my life. Like it's not just the Crafty Meraki portion. Once the imposter syndrome creeps in, I begin to question everything, my very own existence. Like, am I even a good mom? I am ignoring my kids. I don't even like take care of them. I'm not cooking 3 meals a day for them. Oh, that is so amazing. Thank you guys. You guys are all so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all understanding. But I am yapping and I'm here to show you, like, let's create something today, right? I'm here to share some new beautiful products with you all. So let's talk more. Hi, hello everyone. Let's talk more as I'm going on. And I want to do something new, as I was saying. I want to do a one product, three ways. I was asking yesterday, hello, Sharita. I was asking yesterday in the live if you all think it would be helpful for me to do like one product, three different ways to give you more ideas, stretch your supplies. Who doesn't like to stretch supplies? I mean, right? So, and a lot of you said, yes, that would be very helpful. This is something that you want me to do. So here I am, right? So we'll start with, and I think I'm going to pick one product today. We will start with the one product. We'll try to get three different ways of using the same product. And then we'll kind of build on it, right? My goal is to do more of these. And you all can help me, make me feel like I am part of the crafty tribe, right? And that way I can try to keep the imposter syndrome at bay, and hopefully I can overcome that and come more in front of you and share more of our passion with you, right? So having said that, let me see, because if I move a little bit, there we go. Is this better? You guys can see me now. Okay, perfect. Let me know if anything has kind of like messed up because I switched the camera. And oh, secret. That's awesome, Dina. Good luck. I hope you do it because, like I said, the more crafty inspiration, the better. The more of our passion we can share with each other, the more we come together as a group, the more we all can participate and be part of one another's crafty journey, because that's what this is all about, right? So, Sunday afternoon would be better than mornings for lives. I'm going to do that, Erin. Maybe you can join me, my friend. Maybe you can join me on one Sunday afternoon. We can craft together. And, I did mean to send you a package, but let's talk, okay? Let's talk offline. I do want to do more lives, as I was saying, and I will try to pick afternoons. If you have a specific time that works for you, or you think that would be more beneficial, I can kick the kids out and I can go to my craft room, watch live. Let me know, whatever it is that works for you. Let me know, and I will do my best to accommodate as much as I possibly can. Okay, so this is what we did yesterday in the live, and I tried to share. Let me make this one bigger. There we go. I tried to share lots of different inking because that was one of the big questions that I had, like all the techniques with inks that you can try using the Better Press and the press plates. So this one was tone on tone. I don't know if the camera is doing justice, but I actually did this one on pattern paper. This is from our pattern paper, For the Love of Flowers. This is on watercolor cardstock, watercolor paper with 2 inks. And matter of fact, my inks are still sitting here. I used Pink Fresh Studio dye inks for this one. We've tested out all different ink samples or inks that I had. This one's the Pink Fresh Black Detail. This one's the Better Press Black. It does give a crisp impression. I think this one was really, really very crisp. Yes, the Lisa Horton. We tried this one. I tried another one as well. And I did find, those of you who were there yesterday, I did find my VersaFine. I was able to recapture it. So this one's Cloud9 Licorice, Lisa Horton. This one's Tuxedo Black. So I did share the fact that you can ink it up with many different inks, not just one. I have more watercolor paper today. I still have and this one, can't forget this one. This one is the glitter paper that we have. This is our ombre glitter paper. Sorry, it's a little curled up, but ombre glitter paper, which comes in a pack of 10. I literally just cut that up and foiled right on top of this glitter paper with the Better Press plate, which we just released today. The one that is over here is called, hold on a second, Floral Fantasy, sorry. It's called Floral Fantasy. We use that press plate to do the foiling. And now, of course, everything's all jumbled up. Here we go. Floral Fantasy. Allison, thank you. That you just made my day. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm nothing if I'm not an enabler, right? So hopefully you can enable other people. So this one was just hot foiled on top of glitter paper using this press plate. How about we try a different press plate today? Which one should I try? Should I try the Sakura Blossom or the All My Love? Let me bring it up. Sakura Blossom is this one. All My Love is this one. By the way, while you guys are deciding, so All My Love and Sakura Blossom, I just want to say I was packing earlier this morning. I was packing up some orders, and I am touched by all the comments and nice things you guys are saying. I love when you leave little notes in the ordering when you place your orders. But these are flying off the shelves. The Sakura Blossoms are like really popular. I think the Floral Fantasy one has been flying off the shelves too. So I've been packing these orders today. All My Love. Okay, sounds good. So people want to see. Oh, I have 2 votes for All My Love so far, 3 for All My Love. Okay. Don't worry, whatever I don't get to today, we'll come back. I'm planning to go live again on Wednesday afternoon. So I'm not sure if I can do another one tomorrow, but I'm going to try to do one Wednesday, Friday, and maybe Saturday, Sunday this week. So whatever I don't get to today, we'll get to it at some point this week. Okay. So this one is the Flutter Glow. I did not get a chance to show you guys this one, but this is called the Flutter Glow. It's a tiny little press plate and it's a butterfly. I mean, really, are you even surprised that I made a butterfly press plate? So this one is called the Flutter Glow. This is actually free with purchase of $75 or more. This is valid only this week, guys. This is the release week only. This one is free. I have limited quantities, this is limited edition, first come, first serve. So that spiel is out of the way. Now I can just have fun, right? Now we can all just have fun. So this one is what I'm seeing lots and lots and lots of votes for this one. People want to see All My Love. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a matching stencil for it, but I believe this is the one that has the 8 layers in the stencil. I don't know what I was thinking, but it has 8 layers, okay? It gives you all that beautiful detail. That, I think, is what I was thinking. Look at all the detail I can get. I think this was one of our previous stamp sets, and this is I think these are peonies. This is not a very naturalistic style of illustration, but I love how this bunch, it's tiny, but it is mighty, my friends. It is tiny but mighty, right? So let me move these things away. I am going to make, let's start with making a card today. And let's see, let's use All My Love, the layering stencils. I think we will also do hot foiling with All My Love. What do you guys think? I'm getting the plate set up, the glimmer set up. My press plates are behind me. Let me bring out my All My Love press plate. So let me know while I'm doing this, let me know in the comments. I'm reading Erin's comment. Sorry, I'm a little off camera here, but I'm reading Erin's comment. I finally broke down and bought a better press. That is fantastic, Erin. That is amazing. You are officially hooked, right? So this one has matching, or sorry, not matching, but it also has some sentiments. This one says hugs. Hey, you, love, hi, and hugs. So it has matching sentiments as well. So you could technically foil the sentiments. The die that matches with this has the dies to cut out the sentiments as well. So even more ways to, stretch your supplies. But the die has also cuts out the sentiments that are included. And let's see, the press plates worked amazingly with foiling. Yeah, yeah, they did. They did. I actually absolutely love those. So let's see. Let me get my paper out. I had all my cardstock cut out and ready to go. So I think the most easiest one way would be to use the press plate like how it's originally intended with the layering stencils, right? So I think that's what we'll start with. So we'll do the layering stencils with the press plate like it's originally intended. So I am actually going to put my die cut machine over here. I had some Nina yesterday. Let me make sure. Yes, I do still have some more Nina. So this is still Nina cardstock. I'm not going to get to the water paper just yet. We'll move that away for a second. I'm still using the Nina 100-pound cardstock. And this is the All My Love. That is the most popular one today. This is what we're gonna do. And for those of you who missed yesterday, here's a little tiny recap. My acetate walked away. Oh, I found it. So I shared yesterday how I use my acetate. This is packaging acetate that I've literally just placed on top of the chase, the press plate. This is called the chase. I've placed it on top of the chase, and I've actually just placed this one right on top of the acetate, right? So this way I'm protecting my magnetic platform, and I am inking this up on top, but this is going to protect the chase. And all I have to do next is, I still have my tape from yesterday. I love it. So all I have to do is use my cardstock panel. I'm going to tape it to the platen. This is called the platen. Fancy names, eh? I thought I was the only one who had like a thing for names. Yes, that somebody was asking me, why are your names always like fancy and they're not like usual peony bouquet, and they're always like 2 words and fancy names and what have you. There is a reason, my friends. There is a reason, and the reason is we all gotta have fun, right? Like, it's too boring to say peony bouquet. At least that's what I think. Anyway, so I am thinking, let's do Swift Dry. Let's do the Lisa Horton Crafts ink, right? I'm gonna do this ink. So all I'm doing is I have my press plate right on top of the press plate, the Better Press system. And I've got my black ink, Lisa Horton Swift Dry Pigment ink. Plastic piece on the acrylic. That is correct, Dina. Yes. So I was sharing yesterday that I'm using the packaging on here so that you don't get ink on your, mine kind of fairly looks like it's new, kind of looks like it's fairly new. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't talk today. But this looks kind of new because I have been using this acetate to protect the chase, so that when I ink it up, the ink doesn't transfer to the chase. I'm just having to dab here, and this way, if I get some ink like I did over here, I did that on purpose, by the way. But if I happen to get ink on it, it's not going to stain my chase, and I can simply either take a rag and wipe it off. In this case, this is not the archival ink, so it just wipes off. I was too, Erin. I was thinking, and I was sharing this yesterday. Sorry for those of you who are watching again. I'm sounding like a broken record. But I was talking about this yesterday, right? It took me a year and a half, almost 2 years. 2 years to this March or April is when Better Press was released. We saw it at Creativation. And I kid you not, my first reaction was, oh my God, another machine. I've got to use, like, I have to learn the new machine. I have to get I have to buy another system. I have to get another system. Oh, I'm seeing some like, I don't know if you guys can see. So that's why I'm trying to make sure I wipe it off first. So this is a brand new plate. This ink here, I'm seeing some little tiny feathering, like almost like there is, and I don't know why that is happening. I'm going to wipe this for a second really quick. I'm seeing like tiny little feathers almost. So I don't want to get that impression pressed on. So I'm trying to clean that up first. So here's the cleanup. We're going to do the cleanup before we even craft. And this is how we go down the rabbit hole. I got ink already. So yes, my first reaction was, oh my God, I have to learn another new machine, another thing to keep track of, more stuff to buy. Really, do I need it? Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Yes, you need it. If you don't already have it, yes, you need it. So anyway, I'm cleaning it up just so that there's no like featheriness when I featheriness, very technical term. So I'm going to ink this up this time. Yes, much better. So I'm going to ink this up, and when I ink it up, I'm just dab, dab, dab. I do not want to do the like rub or smush or any of that. I don't like the impression when I do that. But this time I am simply going to, so we've taped on the cardstock. I'm just going to put it in place. These are magnetic, if you guys didn't know, and those of you who are new to press plates, these are magnetic, so they just grab on like that. And I'm going to go get my die cut machine. Let's see. So the way to do it is simply insert, and we'll run it through like we would if we were die cutting something. Easy peasy. And yes, Erin, it is very easy to use. There isn't a lot of learning curve, just second nature, because I mean, almost all of us do die cutting, right? So this is the, I'm going to put it aside here. And there is our All My Love. I think it went this way. Yes, this way. So I lost my train of thought, forgot what I was saying. But yes, very easy to use, very user-friendly, and not much of a learning curve, really. So I'm actually going to, let's do the foiling first. We'll do the stenciling next because my hot foil, the glimmer machine is ready. I'm cleaning this off because I want to do some foiling and I don't want any of that black stuff on my foil. So I'm going to clean this off with my with the StazOn. By the way, I'm using StazOn to clean, and I'm just going to wipe this off. Okay, so now it looks fairly clean. I'm just going to use the same plate, put it on my glimmer machine. So it was already heating up and the platform now says ready. What do you think? Should I do another glitter paper foiling? What do you guys think? Should I do another one? How about the same one? Should I do, what about the rainbow one? Should I do the green? What do you guys think? We should do another foiling. I think the glitter paper foiling was a lot of fun yesterday. Maybe I will do it right here between the gradient between the blue, purple, and the pink. I think this would be really, really lovely. So I'm not seeing any comments. I'm just going to quickly cut my glitter paper. And since I didn't see any comments saying, no, don't do glitter paper. Who says no to glitter paper, by the way? There's no such thing. There's nobody, right? So I am going to take the glitter paper. Oh, yes, green, blue glitter. Yes, yes. Okay, I saw yes to glitter paper, and I'm going with this pink and purple, pink, blue, purple. I am going to set the timer on, and my die cut machine is still right here. And my timer is still going. I'm going to take, while that is working, I'm going to peel this off. We're going to do some stenciling on top of this. And my press plate is over here. I missed you yesterday, Erin. I was showing the glitter paper foiling yesterday. So for those of you who were not here, this is our ombre glitter paper. You can see the shine. This is the glitter paper. And this is the Floral Fantasy press plate that I used to hot foil yesterday. So our timer is going. It is, looks like it's almost done. Did I lose my hugs? No, it's right here. I'm actually going to put the hugs right there too. Let's see if it will still work. Maybe not. I think I won't get a good impression because it's already going. Okay, so glitter paper. I have the foil. I have my glitter paper here. I'm gonna put the sandwich together. The timer's already gone, so I'm gonna carefully bring this out. And fortunately, I have my platinum right here. I am gonna run it through, and ta-da! Ta-da! I did that early. But here is the hot foiled glitter paper. Look at all that shimmery goodness. Oh, goodness. I'll have what she's having. But anyway, here is the foiled glitter paper. And this time we used All My Love again. Maybe we should try the reverse foiling too. What do you guys think? Should I try the reverse foiling? Let me see if I can find my solid plate. I think it should be here somewhere. Let me see. I am looking for my solid hot foil plate so we can do the reverse. I am gonna find it. I am a determined woman. So in the meantime, I see comments. Love the glitter paper magic. Awesome. I love it too. I love it. So I cannot find it, the solid foil plate, but I'm gonna try to flip this over. This is one of our foil plates. This is a background foil plate. I'm gonna flip this over. So let's see. Let's make a fool out of myself. I'm up for it. I am up for it. Let's see if that'll work, okay? If it doesn't work, then you all know that I am very prone to mistakes myself, right? So we're gonna try the reverse foiling as well so that we're stretching. This was not originally part of my three-way, one product, three-way idea, but let's try it. So I have the foil machine going still. I have the timer on now because the platform's ready. I have the timer on. I'm gonna let this plate, it's already hot, but I'm gonna let this get warmer a little bit. This time, how about we, should I foil on pattern paper or should I foil on something else? I think I should foil on, let's try this purple cardstock. Let's do that. Purple and gold. Let's do that. Or should I do white? Let me know. The window of opportunity is closing, you guys. It's closing. I could do gold and white, or I could do purple and white. So let me know. I'm going to grab my die cut machine again, and we'll get ready for the foiling. Where's my sandwiches? Right here. The glitter paper is on the website already, Dina. Oh, my timer's already off. So let's try the purple. Oh, white. I see white. Okay, white. All right, we'll do white. Okay, so we're gonna do white. I placed my sandwich right on top. And since the platform's already hot, gold and white. All right, everybody got the gold and white. We shall do it. Nobody loves purple. I'm the only one. But that's okay. That's what makes me me, right? All right, so all I did was I'm just using the reverse of the foil plate, patterned foil plate. And I am hoping this works out. If it doesn't, I've made a fool of myself, right? Okay, so let's see. It did not work. Like I said, I made a fool of myself. That looked really promising for a second. It did not work, but maybe I will find it in the meantime. That was like, oh my God, I'm about to like make it work. We shall try. See, I told you I'm about to make a fool of myself. We shall try. And oh man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, we shall try this again. Take two. We shall try this again. All right, so I have my foil plate going. In the meantime, I have this one, and we shall try to get the press plate version for stenciling. This was not the one. Press plate version for stenciling. Not results without trying. That's true. That's exactly it. I'm having to work for it. I have to work for it. Okay, I think I'm going to flip this around this way. So here's one of the tricks that I use with layering stencils. This one, the Love, All My Love stencil, it's a tiny one. It is not a 6x6 stencil. It is a smaller stencil. Which one is the Love, All My Love stencil? It is the smaller one. I believe it's like 4 inches. All My Love, it's over here. So I believe it's like 4 inches. Let's see. We can try to measure that right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little bit less than 4.5. So it's a very small, I was measuring, sorry, all the way out of the camera frame, but it's a very small stencil. So it's not like it's a huge 6x6 stencil. It's a very small one. So in this case, the way it's really, this stencil kind of lines up pretty easy. You can actually tell, and there is a number on each stencil. You can actually tell how it lines up. So that's kind of what, so it already lines up, as you can see. It's not going to sit straight, but since we did the image first, it lines up pretty easy. All you have to do is find the opening, and there we go. It lines up. So once we're done with this, okay, now my foil plate says it's ready. I'm going to put this one on. Let's see if we can make this work this time. I'm going to put this one on and put the timer on. In this case, I am, let's see, where's my tape? Is there more tape? So this one, I was saying, lines up pretty easy. It doesn't take a lot. Here's my cute ducky tape dispenser. What questions did I miss? Hey, Brianne, your happy birthday, Brianne. It's Brianne's birthday today, everyone. Can you wish her, please? I meant to message you, Brianne, but happy birthday. Not to put you on the spotlight, but you are the biggest cheerleader. Jen is right. Happy birthday, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything that you do. You are awesome. Okay, so my plate is still doing the timer thing. And let me get this out so I can get the die cut machine back on. And we shall do the foiling. We shall try it again. Okay, the timer's done beeping. And I am now going to run this through my die cut machine. So many birthdays in January. I don't know why this is a little... So many birthdays in January. Oh, happy birthday, Sharita. That is amazing. We have 2 birthday babies here today. Birthday girls, babies. Okay, I think this time it worked, everyone. This time it worked. So here's how it came out of the press plate, I mean the foil machine. And this time it did work. So I'm peeling it off, and there's the impression. So it did work. So there's 1, there's 2, and there's our 3rd one. I'm going to put this foil machine back, and now we can work on our blending magic. So if you have press plates, don't forget to try foiling. If you have press plates already, don't forget to try foiling, because it is the most addictive thing to do, but it is like the results are just simply amazing. Okay, so now we have our stencil lined up. We have, let me grab some inks. Let me see what inks I can use. How about How about lavender? Let's do the purples. Candy Violet, Regal Kiss. Let's do some purples. I know you guys don't like purples. I like purples. Let's do some purples. Okay. I am going to get, I'm still probably the only one who's still using these old style brushes. I haven't replaced mine. I'm still probably the only one. So we're gonna start with, I have my Pink Fresh inks out. I have the soft lilac, the candy violet, lavender, regal kiss. These are the 4 that I picked. I'm tempted to go. I wonder if I can go directly with this one is candy violet. Let me see. Let me test it out on a separate piece of paper here. Okay, I do like that one. So let me go with this one. I love purples. I love purples. That is, you know, if you've gotten a package from me, you know I love purple. But let's blend purple on top of the first layer here. So you saw that I just did the press plate for this one. And I am going to just do one small layer, or small, light-ish. I'm not doing like a heavy-handed. I think I need to move over a little bit. I'm not going very heavy-handed. I'm just tapping off the excess here, and I am ink blending right on top. So there's our first layer. I'm gonna actually try to just peel off the bottom. There's the first layer, and this is what it looks like so far. I'm just peeling off the bottom so that I can check in case, and I'm using this top as a hinge. In case I need to add more layer, or if I'm not happy, then I can always go back to it. So that's why I'm kind of trying to check before I go peel off everything. So I am happy with the way it looks right now. I think this is still in frame. I'm gonna leave it taped right there. So the layer number 1, we are good with. I'm gonna go in with layer number 2. And again, we're gonna follow the same method. We're gonna try to line up the flowers. And this is like the most intense part. Do I have it wrong? No, I don't have it wrong. The smaller flowers, there's a cluster at the bottom. Okay, there we go. I think I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay, just keeping an eye, no questions. Let me take the tape back. And we'll blend over again. So how many of you have tried press plates already? I'm curious to know. So I'm using the same ink, and I'm gonna see what this does if I go in a little bit heavier with the same shade. This one is the Candy Violet again. Sorry, I'm gonna just make sure this is gonna play nice for me. I don't want to put my head in the camera, but I want to check to make sure this is lined up right. Awkward silence. I have, oh, okay, awesome, Crystal. Okay, I think now I'm good. And if it's not lined up perfectly, you guys will forgive me, right? You'll still be friends, right? Sorry, let me grab a sip of water. They are fun. They really are. They are just very addictive, which I was totally not prepared for, not ready for, but they're very addictive. I think I went a bit too heavy-handed already for layer number 2 here, but we shall see. We shall see. Hi, Joyce. We are doing one product 3 ways. I think I like how it looks. Can you guys see? I like how it looks already. Love it. So I'm going to put this one back in place. Let's switch to layer number 3. They all have numbers at the top, and the name of the stencil is also here. You may not be able to see it in the light and on camera, but it's there. I promise you. It is there. All right, so let's see what I can do. Okay, there, that one was good. So I'm on to layer number 3 now. I am going to use layer number 3 again with another shade of purple. So as I was saying, this one has 7 layers. My apologies. It has 7 layers. And I believe the rest of them are all for greens. So there's 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 layers. 3 are for the florals, and the last 4, or the 4, 5, 6, and 7, they are for the leaves. So I am gonna, now it's okay. We're okay. We're good. I have to tell myself, we're okay. We're good. So I am switching to Regal Kiss. And I am going to grab my ink, and I'm going to go one more time. Circular motions. I'm tapping off the excess inside the lid, and I'm going to go circles. So I'm going to take a quick peek to see, what do you guys think? I can't quite see the distinction between the light, the middle, and the dark. So let me see what I can do. I might actually bring in some pink on top to give it more like separation, I guess. It's still dark, but I was worried about that because the second layer kind of went dark and I wasn't expecting that. So it doesn't look bad, but I have a feeling that this will fade over time. So here's one that I had made when I was testing a while ago, but I have a feeling that it'll fade. That's why I kind of want to bring in a pink, and let's do Raspberry Bliss right on top of the purple. So I have a feeling it'll fade and I'm gonna not be able to see. It's such a beautiful layering stencil, like so many layers and so much detail that I wanna keep. I don't want to lose that. So I am actually gonna take, this is, like I said, Raspberry Bliss. And thank you, Sharita. It looks pretty. Yes, it does. No question. It is pretty good the way it is right now. But I mean, we're not crafters if we say it's good, it's perfect. We're crafters if we say it's missing something. I know many of you can identify with me when I say that. We just don't like to stop. We're like, yep, what else can I do? This is fun. What else can I add? What else can I keep doing? Keep adding, right? So I am bringing in the pink. I brought in the Raspberry Bliss right on top to just give it some more, I guess, reds in addition. There we go. Now look at the difference. I don't know. I didn't take a picture of the before, but now you can actually see the difference between the shades. So this is my trick. If I overdo the layer number 2 and I have to repeat layer, or if I'm not getting enough color separation, then I go back with a, if it's a green, you can go in with a blue. If it's a blue, you can go in with a green. Purples, you can do pinks. So I kind of go in with sort of a complementary color and put more layer on top. That way there's more separation. So there's our layers so far. I am going to bring in layer number. Now we need to switch to our greens. Let me put these away. I don't want to use pinks and purples on my green inks. Thank you. So let's see. Let me go put these away, bring in the greens, and let me start with the layer number 4. So layer number 4, and these are pretty easy to layer and line up. Irene, have you tried the All My Love stencil, or was it just the Sakura that you you've used. And anybody else on the team that has tried this stencil, I want to hear what your thoughts are. I am sorry I should have asked separately, privately before, but I would love to hear your thoughts because I was worried that because the last time I did the layering stencils, I was working with like they all had grids and there was markers on it. It was a 6x6. I was worried about the size of the stencil. I wanted to make sure that we got like all the details, but at the same time, I'm just over here trying to find my colors, okay? Not going anywhere. But I was worried that I may not have, like, it may be hard to line up. So I wasn't quite sure. You did. It was easy. Okay, great. My worry was, like I was saying, that the layering would be hard or it would be not easy to line up because there's no grids. I was, like I told you at the beginning, it was imposter syndrome kicking in. High gear imposter syndrome. So I'm moving on to the greens, but I'm starting with the fresh pear. Again, Pink Fresh Studio, fresh pear. And I'm using, like I said, the 4 greens in the family, the olive, key lime, grassy knoll, and this one is the fresh pear. So I'm gonna go over the leafy area. The lining up process was easy. Thank you. I'm just reading the comments. Oh, you did it in purple too, Irene. You are awesome. I think you and I are like meant to be friends. So I am just doing the fresh pear. I'm not going heavy-handed once again. I'm trying to keep it as light as possible. And I am just keeping it very gentle, very light, as much as possible. So what other questions do you guys have while I'm blabbering away and ink blending away? Do you have any questions? Have you tried the press plates? What do you think? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. All right, let me just quick check how it's looking. That looks good. That does look good. What do you guys think? Should I stop? As I said, we don't stop. We're not here to stop. We're here to keep going. Okay, I will stop at this point. So that was layer number 4. I'm going to bring in layer number 5 at this point. And if you noticed, layer number 4 covered part of the leaves in the background, and layer number 5 is covering some other parts of the leaf, some other parts of the background. It's not coloring the exact same one. So this is where it got more. This is why we've got more stencils, more number of stencils, and more layers and more depth, adding more everything. Just give me more, okay? So maybe how about we bring in like a teal? I like a mint. How about we bring in, let's see, this is the hardest part, I think. Okay, let's do meadow. Let's do meadow for this one. Let me see if that is a good shade. Let's do the meadow one for this one. I'm gonna pick another brush. I'm gonna do meadow for this one. And this is the most difficult part, picking out your brushes, picking out inks, picking out the brushes. Okay, so I'm gonna do meadow for this one. All right, so meadow for the remaining leaves. I'm not trying to be heavy-handed, but I think it got heavy-handed. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. And I think at this point, so as I was saying, I'm using greens and this is like kind of the mint family, that I did not want to use the same greens all over. I'm trying to bring in the mint shades. So let's see what it looks like so far. What do you guys think? I'm actually liking the color variation. I'm actually liking, and because I have like two different sets of leaves to color, I can actually choose the two variations. And I'm liking how the mint is playing off of the green and the purples, and I'm really loving this. So that's what I've got so far. Do you guys think I made a mistake with the mint? Should I be questioning my life choices right about now? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. All right, so this is layer number 6. We're back to layer number 6 with the leaves. Okay, so I'm just lining up. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus, line up. Let me make sure I don't cover up the opening. All right, so I'm going to move it slightly. Okay, now that I have the mint and fresh pear, let's pick our next color. And I'm sorry, guys, just give me 1 second. It's time for the kids to be home. And I am just realizing that I might have to open the door for them. So if I have to do that, I might just look away for a second. But let's try, no, we just did the meadow. How about we do, okay, what color should I pick? Grassy Knoll or Emerald City? Mint is gorgeous with purple. Thank you, Irene. I'm thinking about whether I should do Emerald City or Grassy Knoll. Emerald City or Grassy Knoll. Let's try the Grassy Knoll. What do you guys think? I might regret every single life choice I've made. I might regret it. I don't know. I am doing this live and I am not sure what I'm doing with my life. Let's try it. Let's try. So far, it doesn't look horrible, I don't think. But if I don't try, how will I know that I don't like it, right? Do you guys agree? If I don't try, I won't know whether I like it or not. And it's just paper, right? It's just paper. And I don't think it's going to make life miserable. Maybe famous last words, once again. I do actually like it. So this is layer number 6. This is layer number 6. I'm going to peel it off for now. I might come back to this one. And there's only one more layer left. So this one is the last and final finishing touch layer. So let me put this one back on. And I might, what did I do? Oh, I have it the wrong way. I might actually, sorry, layering this, give me a second. I might actually, it's just paper. Yes, it is just paper. It is just paper. We all forget it is just paper. It's not a life that's depending on it. It is just paper. And the receiver will still appreciate the fact that you thought about them, right? Am I right or am I right? This one's Emerald City. This one's Meadow. I don't want to make, I don't want to mix up. Let me see. All right, here goes. I'm still working on layer number 6, just in case you're keeping tabs, in case you're like, you're crazy, you're losing track. So this is still layer number 6. And I'm just going over with Emerald City because I just wanted to give it that little extra oomph. There we go. I do like it so far. I do like the little mint peeking from the background. I do like it so far. I hope you do too. And now this is the last and final layer. So now we can bring in like the real dark shades. We can bring in the real dark shades. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one here and let's tape it up. Okay, so I am going to come back with evergreen. I think I'm gonna do evergreen. I'm gonna do evergreen just to give it that really dark final finishing touch. So I took the evergreen, the same process. You guys are a quiet bunch. You don't have any questions? Really? Quiet. Is it afternoon tea time? Is it inky time? How many of you are crafting today? Talk to me. This is my only crafting time that I'm getting. I have to sneak away and I'm like, if I tell the kids that I'm going live, don't disturb me, they will listen. So maybe I should use that excuse more often and be like, I'm going live, don't talk to me. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so I did my last layer. Okay, that looks really cool. Can you guys see? Oh, that's amazing, Allison. That's amazing. Oh, thank you, Jenna. That is very sweet of you. Thank you. But here's what it looks so far. Oops, was that too close? Can you guys see? Is it any surprise that I did the same? The All My Love, the first time I made it was also purples and greens. Maybe I should have picked pinks today, but whatever, this is done. This is what we have so far. This is, oh, that's amazing. So William Kellenbach says, I've been home only about an hour. That's amazing. So thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. But this is what I've got so far. So this is the press plate. We did this. Then we did the ink blending right on top with the stencils. And I have, let me see. Sorry. I'm just really paranoid that the kids are going to be home and I am not going to be able to open the door. I'm a little bit distracted. Okay, so this is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. We did the foiling and then the reverse. And I want to do one more technique, but give me just a second. I want to show you guys one more thing before I call it a day. I want to make sure I can I switch off this camera for a second? All right, I will be right back. I'm still here. I just want to make sure the kids are taken care of. So what questions do you guys have in the meantime? I want to answer questions if you have any. I want to help. I want to share, like I said, my passion. First time watching. Oh, that's amazing. Welcome. Thanks for watching. That's amazing. Okay, sorry. Just gonna make sure. All right, I'm just, like I said, paranoid that the kids cannot get in and I am gonna be oops, okay, so something's going on here. Hold on a second, I had to fix the camera. Resume. Is this working? Nope. It's not working. So I might just have to finish up without getting back on camera on face, guys. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so this is number 3. We did 3 ways already, and I want to do one last thing before we sign off. Like I said, I want to show you one more quick peek, because you know we can never get enough, right? I am looking for my paper. And I think Irene has already tried this technique, but I am gonna do, I think it's called blind press plate or something. There's a name for that technique and it is escaping me right now. But the idea is that you do the same thing. You use the press plate, you run it through the better press, you do all of that. The only thing that you do not do is ink it up. So here's my cardstock. Let me just get a little bit more chopped off. All right, so I'm going to use, this is watercolor cardstock. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to go back to the press plate. And I am going to tape this up. Let's see, tape it up here. And this time we're going to run it through the better press, or we're going to run it through the die cut machine, but without any ink. Let me make sure that I'm going to get a good impression. So it's sort of like embossing with a stencil or a dry embossing, but we will get a really nice textured panel. And if you use the Floral Fantasy to do this, you will really not need to do much more. So all I did was simply just put the plate there in place, and I'm just running it through the die cut machine. And I don't know if you can see, but there's an impression. I think it's very hard to show on the camera. It's very hard to show on the camera. Even for me, it is like, I'm having a hard time even, I don't know. Can you guys see? Oh, there, a little bit. You can see a little bit. Yes, you can see a little bit of texture there. It's very hard to show on camera. But like I said, I'm going to be, like I said, I'm running out of time here. But like I said, what you can do is you can take this pressed plate, take the impression, and you can actually mount right on top of this. And that's what I was talking about with Irene. Let me see if I can grab that card again, Irene. She did this where, yeah, this is the one I was talking about. So on this is the Love Like No Other press plate. But there's a pressed impression there in this angle, at least I think you guys can see, but there's a pressed plate, debossed imprint almost without the ink on the background. There's the imprint here. It adds like a texture. And then right on top, you can add and that's what I was talking about with this one. You can add the stenciled image right on top. Die cut that out, add it on top, and add a sentiment. You're done. So here is the impression. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm really sorry if you cannot. I apologize. It's hard to get things on camera the way we see it with our naked eyes. But this is the technique that I'm talking about. Blind letter press, I think. There's a name for that technique. I'm sorry, the name escapes me right now. But there's a name for the technique, and this is kind of what it looks like. Oh, sorry, this is Irene M. I am sorry. This is, no. Yes, this is Irene M that made this card. Irene Mejia. So this is the one that I was talking about. This is the impression that you get if you just run it through. It looks like an embossing detail. But like I said, hard for me to show you on camera. I apologize. And I did not see any questions on the chat that I missed, but I'm going to wrap up here really quick. I just want to leave. Oh, I did not talk about free shipping. So we have free shipping release day special. We have free shipping. We have the free Flutter Glow press plate with a $75 purchase. I hope you guys enjoyed. Here's the Flutter Glow press plate. I don't see any questions. Did I miss anything? Nope, I didn't miss any questions. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining. I will be back again, hopefully by Wednesday, but I will be back. I'm sorry I had to cut it short towards the end, but I hope you enjoyed it. We did try the 3 ways. I hope that you will give it a try as well. I hope that you enjoy the press plates. Thank you all for coming today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.